Hey guys, what is up? It's Safan Aviation here, back with another video. This time I'm restarting my how to make a 1 to 400 scale modeled airport series, which I started I think a few years ago. So around I think 2 years ago maybe. But I discontinued it and I didn't make any more videos. So consider this a restart. One of my subscribers also asked for this in the comment section in the video in which I made the hanger, the 1 to 400 scale hanger, which was under $10. So if you haven't checked that out, anyway, so this is episode 1, and of course planning. So episode 1 is all about planning. Once again, how are you going to go about the airport? So I've got a blank sheet of paper here. I'm going to show you guys how you go about the process of planning. So all you need is a pencil, a scale, and a sheet of paper. So first of all, let's just give it the heading of planning. So what you need to, some things that you need to consider are the size of your airport. How will it be placed? Will it be folded, or will it be on a table, or it will be sort of the airport I have, because mine is like divided into 6 pieces, and all of them just you just put them together on the ground and just take them apart when you want to. So first of all, you need to plan how you are going to store your airport. Consider all things like the size of your room, how much space you have, and stuff like that. And then the next step is, of course, jotting down the sizes. So for example, because when I started my airport, it wasn't really planned like I'm teaching you guys right now, but the other expansions and stuff I had those planned out. So I'm going to teach you with experience. Do not start without planning. Had I started with planning, I think my airport would have been a bit better now, but anyways, I didn't. You should. So for example, you need 2 pieces. So 2 pieces of 2 feet by 4 feet, just like my expansion. And of course, don't forget to write down the material. So for example, for mine it's MDF board. You can get your desired thickness, because but I think the place I got it from had only a standard size, so I'm not too sure. It was 3/4 of an inch, I think, the thickness. So you've got your size written down, what type of material you need. You need to go down to the timber market and purchase that wood. But before you do so, another important factor is, I said in my last video, the budget. How much do you want to spend? Do you want to spend a lot? Do you want to get a wood that's even harder than MDF? Then that's HDF. But I'd say MDF's decent. It's a decent, it's very stiff, it's very hard, it's very strong. I sometimes, when I'm working, I always I walk over my airport, nothing happens, it doesn't bend. So consider that. I'll just put a star here. Then your budget. For example, you have a budget that is $100 or $50. So depends on your budget. You can get the materials you want. The next thing you will need after you're done with purchasing your wood is some sanding paper, then paint. So paint is going to take a lot of your money, because paint is generally a bit expensive. So around here in Pakistan, I get a can of paint. I think it's 1 liter. I'm not too sure. It's 1 liter, and I think it's around $15 to $20. That's not too bad, but just saying, if you have a budget of $50 and you're needing 2 colors of paint, for example, a gray and a beige, or a gray, dark gray and a light gray, then that's gonna, you know, empty your wallet a bit. Anyways, then you need to decide what type of paints you want. For example, mine is, one is a gray and one is a beige. Decide the quantity, for example 1 liter. So these basic things. For example, if you need a grass mat, so then decide what company. For example, I think a good company is Knock for grass mats. There are other companies as well, but although I don't have a Knock grass mat, I bought it from the Red Caboose in New York. I don't know what company that is, but I'll put the company in the next video if I get the wrapper. Anyways, a good company for grass mat is Knock. You know, except for like grass mats, I think you can get mats from mud as well. So you know, if you want your airport to be based in a area which is a desert, or for example in Nevada or Arizona, so you can use those, or any other area which is a desert, some airport in the Middle East like Dubai or Doha. So you know, of course, this is the planning on how to make your airport. Then there comes the planning of where to base your airport. See, it's episode 1. What I forgot to write was planning here in the intro. So we're gonna revert back to the other side. Anyways, for example, I decided to do a custom airport, so I named it after myself, Safan International Airport. First, I based it in Hawaii, but then I shifted to somewhere in California, between LAX or Los Angeles and SFO or San Francisco. So you need to decide what's your location, so that once you decide that, you can get the model aircraft accordingly. You know, if you start collecting aircraft according to your custom airport, and then you know suddenly want to switch to a real airport, for example Houston or Chicago or New York or LAX, although these airports are huge and you'll need a lot of models for them. Anyways, if you want to switch to them, then you'll have a lot of planes of the same airlines that fly there, but not the aircraft type. For example, if let's say Emirates flies the 777 there, but you have the A380, and they've never flown an A380 there, but you only have an A380. Or Etihad flies their 777 there, and all you have is their 787. So those type of things, you're not gonna like that once you've started collecting. So my advice to you is plan what type of airport you want it to be. Do you want it to be a custom or a real airport? So that's all up to you. You know, planning is all up to you. It's very flexible. So yeah, next step is going to be painting the boards that I got, and I will be including that in this video. In fact, I won't, you know, it should be left for the next video. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you like this part. This is just episode 1. There's a lot more episodes coming up, and this is especially for the guy who commented below that he wanted me to resume this series. And although I already had that in mind, you just made me record way earlier than I had planned. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate it. We are at 444 subscribers. Let's reach 500 subscribers as soon as possible. And thank you for your support. Your support really helps me making this content. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon, comment below if you want to see anything in particular, or you know, any questions. I'm also available on Instagram to answer all your queries, and you know, just text me anytime and I'll try to reply as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in other videos. Peace.